Hi there, folks. It's Jonathan Denwood from WP-Tonic. And in this video, I'm going to be describing the things you need to know and understand if you're going to use LearnDash with BuddyBoss. This offers tremendous flexibility and power combining these two great WordPress plugins. And you can have a powerful membership community focused website with both of them. But there's some key things that you've got to understand that will make it much easier to get this set up and configured for you. I'll be back in a few moments, folks. So you're looking to combine the power of LearnDash with BuddyBoss, and you're wondering, where do I start and what are some of the key things that I need to understand? And it's totally understandable that you have these questions because these two powerful WordPress plugins really work well. Um, but there are some things that if you don't get right or you don't fully understand at the beginning, will make your experience of utilizing these two resources very frustrating. And it's a shame because if you understand these key elements, your experience of building a great membership and community focused website utilizing these products is going to be a lot easier and you will get the results that you're looking for. I can guarantee that to you. Now, some of the things that confuse people, I'm going to go through now. First of all, you need some really decent hosting. You need a quality hosting provider that understands the requirements of BuddyBoss and LearnDash, and especially if you're combining these two great products together. Your normal $10 a month WordPress hosting account will not work. Well, I say that it will work initially when you're trying to develop the site, but as soon as you get any students trying to log in and utilize the platform, you're going to have a lot of grief and frustration. So finding a decent hosting provider that can offer a starter solution and then work with you as your requirements and the resources that you need grows is a great idea. I'm not in this video going to plug WP-Tonic or any of the other quality hosting providers. I honestly feel that WP-Tonic offers the best value. But what I would say to you that anything below $30 starting off, you're probably going to have a very frustrating experience trying to get. There are other providers that say that you've got to start at 90 plus per month. I don't quite agree with that because I think if you're just in the initial stages in what I call a soft launch, you don't need to go to that level. But number one thing is that you're going to need better and more quality hosting than your normal WordPress website. This is a kind of hybrid. It's a website and an online app that you're trying to build out here, and there's a big difference. Number two, this is to do with LearnDash. LearnDash is owned by a parent company, and traditionally, LearnDash had one thing missing, a really great way to manage and sell subscriptions. Um, it's part, it's always been missing. About a couple of years ago, they inbuilt a system where you could do paid subscription. It's, in my opinion, it's not particularly good. So you're going to need a third party add-on plugin that allows you to take membership subscriptions through LearnDash and through combining it with BuddyBoss. Now, things get a little bit more confusing because BuddyBoss recently, about 6 months ago, got bought out by a large provider company of WordPress plugins. And this company owns a leading plugin called MemberPress. Now, MemberPress is a great plugin, but it's a kind of bit of an all-embracing beast. And if you go to the BuddyBoss website and you want to sell subscriptions through BuddyBoss and combining it with LearnDash, they're going to try and flog MemberPress to you constantly. Now, I don't think, and the problem is they've downplayed the use of LearnDash and they've tried to replace LearnDash with MemberPress. And MemberPress isn't a learning management system plugin, it's a membership plugin. I'm not going to go in this video what the differences are, but there are some major differences. And you definitely, if you're going to invest in BuddyBoss and build a community and provide courses, you definitely want to go with a learning management system. And in this video, we're talking about LearnDash with BuddyBoss. Do not, in my opinion, do not think you can use MemberPress as a replacement for LearnDash. Right? Just don't do it. Now, but if you're using LearnDash, you can use MemberPress, but I wouldn't do that. I would utilize something called SureMember myself, and SureMember doesn't provide all the swings and roundabouts that MemberPress does. It's a much more focused, cut down membership plugin, but it works really well with LearnDash, and when they were building SureMember, one of its focuses was to learn to work with LearnDash. And the reason why I recommend it is that it provides a pathway with using SureMember with something called SureCart, which is a hosted shopping cart payment provider interface that replaces WooCommerce. Now, there's nothing wrong in using WooCommerce, but I would only recommend it if the particular requirements that you have justify it, because it's complementing, making things more complicated, could hardly talk there, than it needs to. Now, what is great about SureMember is that it works with SureCart. And if you're trying to do having a modern checkout environment, a one-page checkout subscription environment, and having access to the ability to do upsells, downsells, all the things that you probably want, with using LearnDash with SureCart, with SureMember and SureCart, using this mixture will be the most simplest, but also the most flexible and give you the most power without the baggage and the complexity of WooCommerce, in my opinion. You could go down MemberPress's route with this, but I think it has some considerable drawbacks that bite people on the backside based on my experience. Other people would disagree with me here, but I would not want my whole shopping cart checkout experience to be around MemberPress. I've been down this road with other all-embracing membership kind of plugins, and there was a big player called Wishlist. This is a few years ago, but they were the all-embracing membership solution at one time. They're still going, but they got into some difficulty around legacy code and other factors, and it turned out to be a bit of a dead end. I think combining LearnDash, and to be truthful, LearnDash have their own membership plugin, but being that Sure member works with Surecart so effectively, I think if you're not going down the WooCommerce route, I think this is the easiest route. And I've rabbited on a bit about this because it comes up regularly in my free consultations. If, like I say, if you go to the WP-Tonic website, there's a button in the top navigation and you can book a free half-hour consultation with me. And this comes up regularly that people do not want to use WooCommerce initially, and I totally understand it. It's the right product at the right time. But if you use LearnDash with BuddyBoss and then Sure Member and SureCart, I think you're going to be very satisfied and it's not too complicated. The other factor that really gets people confused, and it's a big mistake, is the way that BuddyBoss is set up. BuddyBoss is a hybrid, and what I mean by that, it uses the combination of a plugin and a theme. The plugin is freely obtainable, but you have to pay for the theme. And most themes deal with the look of the front end of a website. Themes, what is a theme has changed because there are now page and website builder plugins. So what is precisely is a theme is in flux, but BuddyBoss provides a theme. And if you go to the BuddyBoss website and you look at their demo, it's using the theme and the plugin, and real necessary functionality is inbuilt in the theme and also in the plugin. So you could remove the BuddyBoss theme and just use the plugin, but a lot of the functionality that attracted you to BuddyBoss would then disappear. And then you would have to spend time and money customizing the replacement theme. So you got back the functionality, and nobody wants to do that. So, and because of that, at one time, you could on top put a child theme, keep the functionality and utilize the child theme, but they got away from that because it was causing them so much bother. They were getting an enormous amount of support tickets. So they went away from that system and they only provide a theme and they only provide the plugin. The problem is if you get another theme, you're going to lose half the functionality. So how do you, and they provide only one look. They don't provide a customized homepage. They don't provide about us page. They don't provide all the front pages that you would want. They only provide this front page that has all the community elements. But if you want a real membership website, you want a landing page, you want a home page that puts the value proposition that you're trying to, that the reason why people should join your membership community focus business, right? Now, how to get around this? It's quite simple. You really need a good page builder, a good website builder, and then you can build a custom home page. You can build a about us page. You can build all the public pages and have them fully customized. Now, until a couple of years ago, most people would recommend Elementor. And if you go to the BuddyBoss website, they've got a ton of tutorials, video tutorials, and written material. and all through it is use Animator, and you can still use it. I would recommend that you don't. The combination of BuddyBoss, LearnDash, and Animator must be one of the most resource-hungry combination ever devised in the history of WordPress, in my opinion. So I wouldn't go down that route. So what is the best route? I honestly feel Cadence WP is the best route. It's built on what is called Gutenberg technology, which is the kind of native WordPress solution, modern solution in building out pages, landing pages, and whole websites. And Cadence WP builds on top of this native technology in a really slick and powerful way, in my opinion. The other benefit is that it comes from the same people that own LearnDash. So they have an incentive to make sure that Cadence WP really works with LearnDash. And the reasons why I recommend it instead of Animator is it's a lot less resource hungry, and it results in really fast loading website and a better experience to your students. And it utilizes up a lot less resources from your service provider. And if it's utilized a lot of disk and user resources, your provider's going to have to, in the end, have to charge you for this. It's just a lean and better solution at the end of 2024 and at the beginning of 2025. I'm going to end this video here because there's a lot more other things that you need to know, but these are the three biggies that you need to understand. And hopefully this video has really helped you, not confused you. I've also written a great article that goes into everything I've just explained in this video and a lot more. You find the link to that article in the video description underneath this video. And like I've said before, you can also book a free consultation with me by going over to the WP-Tonic website, the homepage, and in the right corner, there's a button that says, Let's Talk, and you can book a totally free half-hour to 45-minute chat with me. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, leave some remarks. Got any questions, you can put them underneath the video. And think about subscribing to the channel because it really encourages me to make more of these videos. And it'd be great that you're part of the community. I'll see you soon, folks. Bye.